Hey guys, good morning. Just finished my breakfast, got my coffee, and ready to begin. Hey guys, hey Mimda. I've been playing 70 turns here. 3 days now in this campaign. This is the 4th day of this campaign. Go. Okay. Had an interesting development yesterday before the stream ended. Vampires managed to win against an army we sent after them, but I did expect we might lose the battle. Ungrim is back. Age of Discovery.
My axe thirsts for war.
So what is going on? We are military allies of the Border Princes, Karakazul and the Empire. We are at war with the Clan Scryer, Silver Host, Mouse Counts, Vampire Counts, Greenskins and the Crooked Moon. We are also trading with 8 factions. Greenskins are almost gone. Unless they confederate Crooked Moon, they will not be for long. Right now we have 3 armies working to get the 4th one. The Slayer's army got wrecked after he won here Battle of Karakadin against 3 Vampire armies. He got wounded in battle, and High King replaced him as a lord. And I did attack Waldenhof here with 3 forces. It was a close battle, but lost in the end. The loss was partially to the Gyre Bomber science, and the Gyre Bomber is bad. Tier 5 joke of a unit on a tier 5 slot. Brimstone gun is like 3 times better. Okay, we are getting some new armies here. We have to complete the quests for the White Dwarf and second quest for Belegar, so we get his hammer for global public order. For this, we need some slayers and some bolt throwers.
Summon me if you dare.
Okay.
The axe thirsts
First do Red Mane. Let's get the Slayer King here.
To die in battle.
Slayer has a main trait which buffs +6 melee attack for the Slayers in the army. And there is also the Slayer King for another 10 here. I'm gonna meet with the White Dwarf, I guess, get the Slayers request. Wanted to send White Dwarf north, but the Crooked Moon is attacking Border Princes. The Border Princes will get direct if we go north. So even if you don't have anything happening in your empire, you might need to go help your ally because they're gonna be destroyed otherwise. You can't just do whatever you want. Something always will fall behind if you do whatever you want. As in go to Krakadrak or go to Lastria, stuff like that. White Dwarf does not need to stay in the south. Belegar will go finish off the Greenskins. Take out the middle here. Followers from Nagash have taken Zandri. Khemri is under control by the Khemri. And Lakmi is still by the Silver Host. Looks like the Skaven is taking this. We do need to get Karakzifl and Super back. Karakaiser as well. Hmm.
Will binds me to you.
What the hell is Shitu is doing here? I think we were exploring to see who controls the Nordland.
Nothing to do here. Let's go.
Looks like Ostland. Looks like Ostland, yeah.
Yet, Dowie from another hold arrived. I agree.
Let's continue our diplomacy with Karak Hirn and Karak Ziflin.
What? Honor to
I
your
would love to
ancestors.
confederate Karak Ziflin. I would love to confederate Karak Ziflin. Once we get 2 more armies up, our armies are currently not at full strength, I will consider a confederation.
It is time. Never.
This guy's all replenished.
The runes are ready. I'll surround the enemy.
Got all the new
dark
heroes.
runes.
Get rid of the bench.
For clan honor. Die, scum!
You need to get better assassins. When you successfully assassinate several times, you get a trade for the assassinations. And that's what I'm trying to get. We'll get a specialist in assassinating this guy. This guy is gonna be pretty good you know, for the harassment. Brewers and gem cutters. What's the hero situation? 1 master engineer, 2 runesmiths, and 2 out of 1 paints. We're gonna be getting more. The ghosts cannot be assassinated, but they can die in battle. They can die in battle. This is gonna get the second 10 here. I'll switch to growth here for now. This is good. The Karakazul holds us out right now. If we don't even confederate them, they might just hold us out for us. This is looking bad here. This is looking bad here. I think we're gonna lose Karakadan again. I have to do the missions first. We'll get the take the Karakadan.
Belligar Ironhammer.
How many quest battles did they fight yesterday? 1 quest battle. Today we're gonna do more. At least 2, maybe 3. Hey Bomlol, long time no see. Also guys, I'm not sure if the stream will be in 2 parts today. And also, I'm considering playing a little Slay the Spire after Warhammer today.
Do not sully my presence any longer.
Man, Cameron is in big doo-doo. Now they're gonna be giving military access to the two kings. Shit Wizard got fortunate.
Greetings, honorable.
I'm gonna elevate the minor faction.
Greetings,
Be careful who give alliances to. Yeah, I like the Karakazul, Border Princes, and Empire. They're in 3 different spots. They have their own objectives as well. I do enjoy and love playing the Dwarfs. I'm gonna be taking my time with this campaign. I'm still undecided if we go for the long victory. Long victory would really be a long. Short victory is the only thing, only plan every time. Long only if I feel like it. In Modern Empire, short is already a long one. Long one is just extreme. Oh, we got more damage. What do we have here? Underway upgraded. Gromdal the White Dwarf. Repairs to a crucial part of the underway have been completed, but at a great cost to the whole treasury. It is a price worth paying, as the underway is key to the resurgence of the Kara's anchor. For 3 turns, we have a more campaign movement range and evasion chance when using the underway. Only 3 turns. In a suck, it's only 3 turns. Makes you wonder if they forget to update these events.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
Slayer Oath. Going for the Gremlin Air here, forget defense and attack for the Slayers.
The Slayer in me seeks death.
Berserkers. There you go.
The Dwarfs need me.
Almost there.
I am the Slayer King. Fearless and unbreakable.
For the purpose of this
grow
battle, we don't need 3
restless.
Slayers.
I'm here now.
Three Slayers,
Moving out. I must fulfill my Slayer oath. Aye.
Lagar should go north after he takes the Agrumigdal.
Lord of the England. Ancestors heroes.
Need more master engineers. Every army needs a master engineer. So what do we have? There's a unit of trolls, of trolls. Belga does mostly weapon damage. Just notice something is missing. Oh yeah, yeah. The stream just reminded me.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Hey Till Bill, thank you for keen support. Yoo-hoo! Edge Disciple, yoo-hoo to you too. Campaign is going great. I'm loving it. I'm gonna savor this one because the next one is the stinking rat man. Okay.
Battle ready!
Just spread this guy around.
It is a reckoning! Longbeards!
Belgar will have an unorthodox dwarf army. He's gonna have a shock army. Finally decided to give his second battle skill area a go, and we built a charge for the infantry. And we'll have a shock and vanguard in the army, similar to that of the Skarsnik army. So we send the vanguard forward and just shock the enemy. No artillery.
Belaga Iron Hammer! Iron Drakes! For the Karazanko! True king of air beams!
Hey Zorni.
Ready to serve! Start climbing!
Let's send him here.
On the way! Longbeards! Get your beards up there!
Halt!
Stop!
Shoot him.
Get in close! Let the vengeance begin! Dwarf warriors!
I'm gonna go here.
Longbeards! Going quickly! Lock the loaded! Holding ammunition!
Just need to get rid of those archers. The rangers are shooting awesome stuff here. The rate of fire is beautiful.
Yes! I will have vengeance!
Iron Breakers will break the door. We have the Nor Grimlings Iron Breakers with this Razor Standard. Scary unit.
Longbeards!
It comes to quality and the stats this unit gets, very few units can match the game. Simply because it's a regiment of renowned Iron Breakers. Hey Frosty. They're losing their wall to the Rangers. Hey Cobra Common, good morning.
For the ancestor gods! Kazukan Kazukita!
This might be a trouble here, the big guns are gonna be there. We might send one here unit to shoot them in the back. Help the warriors.
It is a reckoning! Anu! Yes! Very well! Vengeance!
Shoot them boys, light them up!
Down! Go on the way! Iron breakers!
Light them up!
Pick your targets well! Fire on the foe! Get in close!
Get rid of these guys and then help those warriors here. Shoot those big guns from here.
Pump those dwarven legs!
And shoot those guys behind.
Shoot the wyverns!
Shoot the Wazoks! Walls are getting cleared. These guys are taking quite a bit of damage there from those guys. High Goblin Archers.
Descendant of Lord! Understood! If you insist!
109 mil defense.
Let's get started! Start shooting!
Let's go with Azuk here.
Iron
Let's go through here like this. What's anyone go here?
Move off! Killux!
Shoot those guys to assist.
The clans unite! Fire on the fall!
These guys have won. Of course the Hammerers has won. The Hammerers just murder everybody. The barrel broken a sweat here on the wall. I think it's slowly going down. Those guys did actually quite a bit of damage from my two-handers.
Killers! Yes, fame!
Yeah, always finds the angle to shoot like that. Let's see if we can find it ourselves.
Axes out, lads! War of vengeance! Drain them! I will have vengeance! Kill the oath splitters!
You can shoot here, you can shower them.
Dwarf warriors! Kazuk! Our
Out of ammunition there. Ranges did kill a lot here. As a cannon against Belegar. Too much metal defense here.
Iron Drakes!
Walls are clear.
Come on! Strike out! We stay put! For the ancestors!
These guys are shooting us there. Kills.
True king of air!
Come on, get rid of him.
Iron Drakes!
Those trolls.
Time for slaughtering! Righto! Descendant of Lord! Kill them!
The soldiers are routed. We got a
Dwarf
wall.
warriors! Get moving! For the ancestors!
Very close to routing. Don't have terror, otherwise they would have been routed already. I think we throw the explosives and they're gonna break.
Move! Getting close!
Oh no, there's an archer looking back. Well, these beacons wanna fight, we'll fight.
Breakers! Zulrika! We'll bring to our trust! Move now! Axes out!
I got some Belegar around here, pretty cool, pretty cool. Reminds me about Thorin and Captain America at the same time. He's the weakest of the four legendary lords, though, but it doesn't mean he himself is weak.
Quick man! Without delay! Faster!
Belegar is made around value and flavor. I'm thinking starting to understand why they didn't put green heirs on Belegar in the Rune Lords. Now, simply because they don't want to get the clan Langron the same as the Dwarfs when it comes to unit variety. and more about value armies, because how their faction starts. Oh no, and it didn't say Thor, I said Thorin. Doesn't Thorin Oaken Shield? Yeah. We don't need to sec anymore. We clear this grudge. We got the Slayers up. Move a character to the following province, below the River Valley. The Slayer is now part of Gromrindal's
my
throne.
God.
It is time to end
Have you
this
seen
warless
that shit?
war. Gromrindal sends a tail out to
shit.
find the Orkfield
What
horde.
the hell?
Tyrion with the Twitch Prime. Appreciate it. Thank you for using it here. Greenskins were destroyed. Hell yeah! And we got 30% magic resistance for Belegar as well. We also control the southern battles now.
Revenge incarnate.
He's gonna get the Force Seeker here. I don't think I'm gonna go north though. What, 2 bolt throwers? 2 bolt throwers.
By my hammer it will be done.
I'm not gonna go north.
Ah, to die in battle.
Below the River Valley, he said,
Anad. Yes, for Slayer Cape. Moving. Beards in belts.
Below the River Valley.
What?
Runehelm of Zumbar. Win the following battle with Gromrindal, the White Dwarfs army. Runehelm of Zumbar, with the Orc layers destroyed and raised thanks to Gromrindal's and Gothric's earlier efforts. The Va find itself isolated, unable to sustain itself and eventually doomed. But rather than to let it limp on and eventually succumb to infighting, there are many grudges against the warboss to settle. There is no better time to strike. I'm looking forward to see if we will be able to get all the unique items for all 4 legendary lords. I have not seen that in since Warhammer 1. Warhammer 2 has a lot of quest battles glitched. Quests, not quest battles. Gromrindal lures the orcs onto a battlefield of his choosing using a simple bait and switch maneuver with volunteers from Karak-Azul and Azoid. It is the Runehelm will glow bright, instilling dwarves with heart and courage at thundering falls. His helmet was 100% the worst unique items in the game. Since then they added a few more stats on it, but it's still nothing special.
Lord of Clan Morgan.
Yeah, let's do the spell. Fighting orcs, and we have reinforcements.
At last, we have lured the orcs to the place we dowie fight best, in Grungi's realm. I see beside me brave dwarfen hearts. Such courage will imbue my rune helm. This is the day to strike many grudges from the Great Book. For I am the White Dwarf, and only worthy folk appear in my pages. So, let us record great deeds this day, and give these Urki scum a right royal hammering!
Anguish Cake, 2 more. We still need his axe and cloak. When we are attacking the VC, I'm rebuilding the Slayer King army, and we're gonna go north. We'll be using the Slayer King to fight the Vampire Counts.
Is it time?
This formation is actually fine.
For the ancestors! For the High King!
Yoo-hoo! Hey Tinder. Long Silver. I have a good bombing area here.
Yes, yes! Understood, Lord! We are relentless! Shoot the water!
Good Wazoks!
Let the vengeance begin!
Send the White Dwarf faster. Also send our Iron Rex faster down.
Dive bomb! Take him down! Off we go! Pick your target well! The White Dwarf! Vengeance! That's an order! Move! On the way!
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Long bits! Organ Gunner! Charge!
I do not remember this thing like this, to be honest with you.
Iron Breakers! The rules glow! High! Guns!
Get rid of the giant.
High! Yes! Yes! Kill them! Yes, yes! Organ Gunner! Get moving!
This battle is actually quite good.
Cudgel! Vengeance! Quarrelers!
There's even the Arachnarok spider here? What the hell? Now this is a battle. Not those really bad battles from before. This is a battle, guys.
Targets well! Come on!
Even Arachnarok spider is here.
Splitters!
That's how we do a battle.
Take them down!
Two spiders? What the hell? That's how you do a battle. There are two spiders here. Bring it on!
Aye! Take them down! Anat! Down!
Holy shit, there's a lot of trolls around as well.
Ranged firepower ready! Come on! Plow through! Get moving! Move now! Ready to strike! Nothing can stop us!
And I'm getting swamped here.
Iron Breakers!
Spoilers has to hold.
The clans unite! Gyrocopter! For the High King! For the Caravan Corps! Nothing can stop us! Taking aim!
We're out of position, so that's the big problem.
Thunderous! Pump those dwarven legs! Pump those dwarven legs! Show us the target!
We need to get rid of the spider, also the spider will terrify us.
Ranged firepower ready! Organ Gunner! Iron Breakers! Strike out! On the way! Go! Range thrust! Charge! Aye! Off we go! Move! unite! Fire on the foe!
Now these are the greenskins, guys. This is the greenskins. This is how it should be, man. Greenskins out of every hole in the ground, out of every direction.
Yes, yes! For the colours and gore! Fire on the foe! Plow through! Go! They have wronged us! Strike out! Right on! Take your target's well! No! On the way! Nothing can stop us! Cheers!
We have one more spider to deal with. As you can see, the spiders are much more tough than giants.
Put those dwarven legs! Anad! Here! Barracks ready! The next kill is ours! Organ Gunner!
Kill that spider, boys. Kill that spider.
Sisters! Charge! Move now!
So the iron drakes got routed.
Rhino-copter! On the way! Kazoo! Nothing can stop us!
Yeah, they got terrified. I did not remember this battle being so intense. It's one of the worst items in the game, and the battle is actually one of the best battles of the Dwarfs. There are so many greenskins in this battle. Have you seen that? So many greenskins. They even had 2 spiders and a giant, and like 4 trolls. If you just stayed in the back, we've been fine. If you do this battle, the Runehelm Zuba, just stay in the back, and you'll be fine. Otherwise, if you try to go forward, you're gonna get overwhelmed. Even start with Balthazar Guild. He's the best starting lord by far. Open with honest steel in the battle skills, so you don't have don't struggle by going spells first. Emerald Dragon says, "Hi Elich, thanks for being an inspiration for my card game." What do you mean? What's going on? Yeah, the Iron Drakes got routed, but it did some damage. Even if they had twice this number, it's really hard to beat Iron Breakers and the Longbeards with great weapons with the experience and given heirs. This army can hold formation against 6,000-7,000 greenskins if you don't get overrun. Look at this. PUBG or the gyrocopters with Brimstone Gun, 179 kills. Huh. This is a tier 4 unit. Not as that powerful Gyro Bomber, which is tier 5. It what, 12 kills against while shooting zombies. The Brimstone Gun shoots a zombie, penetrates 3 zombies behind it. Watching my stream inspired me to make a card game based on Total War. Oh boy. Well, best of luck to you. And the organ guns didn't have time to shoot. We got surrounded. We had to drop it. It's a miracle we haven't lost any of the organ guns. Long total loss to time and conflict. Gromdel's awesome helm inspires all the courageous dwarven hearts to even greater acts of bravery. Plus 3 armor, plus 5% physical resistance. What is it? I lost it.
The dwarfs need me.
Chance of intercepting an army using special movement on the campaign plus 10%, and the ability Rune Helm of Zuvbar. When Grombedel's health is under 50%, he gives 16 leadership to himself and nearby units. So he, in really bad situations, he will fight longer. But for an enchanted item slot, I guess it's fine. It's 5 physical resistance. For the sake of this being his helmet, we're gonna keep it. We do need to get his weapon. His weapon is his best item. This Rune Axe of Gromdal used to be like 50 seconds. He said he has 4 items. I guess we have to be grateful they're giving him 4 items. His armor is very good. His weapon is very good. Cloak is okay. It's good, I guess you can say. And Rune Helm of average. Barely worth mentioning. It's a unique item. Let's get a Force Seeker. He's gonna be a crazy duelist with all that magic resist and ward save. You can see his helmet behind him.
I grow restless.
So, what do we have here? Engineer got 1 more point. I guess we'll go for the triangulation. Buffs the missile damage and for the artillery and the missile infantry. Engineers use number lore to work out the best trajectories and prime killing arcs for their war machines.
I am the White Dwarf.
Let's go to the capital.
On my way. To war.
Hold on.
Moving.
Give me this.
The Slayer throng moves.
I'll actually keep these units. We need to get what the f. We need to get some more hierarchy units here. This 3 should be in every single army unless you're going something special. 1 thunder and 2 portals. Every single army. More up to you.
Winds under control.
For example, Belgrad's army don't need any of these units. 1 thunder is always good. If you're in a battle where you might get overwhelmed, where you're outnumbered, thunders will carry hard because nobody gets so much value for their ammunition as the thunders.
A wise direction.
Thunders will out DPS Coreless 4 times for their ammunition.
Fine. This way looks better. The forge
need room bears. Need room bears. Let's see what they're doing here. The Karakar is gonna get overrun, but the Slayer King is on the way. What is our last garage? Almogorst. There's a rebellion in Peak Pass, nothing we can do about it. Might as well tax it. We do want to get field engineers, reload time reduction, 15% for artillery. This makes organ guns pretty crazy, cannons very good, and the rest just gets better as well. But for the cannons and the organ guns, it's a huge change, especially for the cannons. Interchangeable parts. Artillery engineers soon found that the benefit of keeping certain parts modular allows for improvement in the manufacturing process. So lower upkeep for the artillery and lower recruitment costs for the artillery. Another rebellion here. We might be able to auto-resolve it again, so we don't waste time. Okay, let me just check some infrastructure here. Oh, fine. Fine. Don't have public order to make the switch here. Tier 5 will be happening today. Looking good. Keep the growth here. And I'm gonna put growth here as well. Shame we don't have the Varenka hills for the first, but what can you do? Public order is here quite good. It's tier 4 beer in capital. Do not need tier 4 beer in capital really. What else could we build here instead? Build the runesmith building, but it's tier 5 for additional runesmith. It's good for the global recruitment. Oh, there is no industry building here. Yeah. Drop the growth here, the farm, and we'll switch beer to Bagdawazak. Orgazan is beer. Just have to fortify this place. Growth is okay. You're gonna have to do his quest. Once we get the Hammer of Angrund, we'll have public order sorted. We can still get the crown, the High King, to give it more public order everywhere. With technologists, we'll not have any problems with public order this campaign. The personal goal for this to consider victorious short or long victory. I'm not sure we're gonna go long because the long is extreme in the more Lampars, but I do enjoy my dwarf campaigns. I do take my time with it. So short victory right now is the goal. Short victory conditions. Short campaign victory conditions.
All here are honored. Talk then, but I make no oath for the surety of your life.
Guys, don't get excited, but I'm considering once we build High King's army,
friends of the
to send High King to Lastria.
All here are honored dwarfkin.
Wood Elves are not doing bad, it's just early. It's just early. It's turn 70 only. Hey Dart. Get recruiter on Belaga, not often you get recruiter. Quest issued, raid any region belonging to the following race Gninsky tribes with the following lord's army, Ungrim Iron Fist. This is for the Dragon Cloak of Firskar. A message has arrived from High King Thorgrim Grudgebearer. The scroll is a long one with well over half of it detailing the many enmities recorded in the Great Book of Grudges against the foul greenskins. An interminable release that is engraved as deeply as Ungrim's heart as on that of any other dwarf. Now Thorgrim plans to set in motion a campaign to strike a telling blow against the Urks and Grobis so that their stain might be erased from the face of the old world once and for all. Before the final blow can be struck, they must be weakened in stages, and the first step is to counter their territory in force. We need to use Ungrim to raid on. I'll be happy if we don't get any quest glitches this campaign. Dwarfs, they have 4 legend lords, and they have 8, 11, 13 quests. Please game, don't spoil my campaign.
Do not mistake me for the fool. For the wisdom of the land.
Get that extra 8 leadership, it'll counter the fear. Sparring presence counters the fear.
Yes.
Oh really, huh? Really? Let's go. Am I looking forward to the Skaven? I do like playing Skaven, but I don't mind delaying the next campaign. Oh, this battlefield is incredible. And you have the quality on the game, just some of the battlefields still look so good.
If they get close, for the Kara's Anchor.
They have 2 Vargals to deal with here.
We are relentless. They have wronged us. Vengeance.
We do have 2 great weapons for the Graveguard. We need a clean win here. Clean win.
Moving out. Dwarf warriors. On the way. Pump those dwarven legs.
Should be even Dwarf War's great weapons without any veterans against the Graveguard. Is it above the Graveguard regular anti-infantry? No. Just the great weapons got buffed. The great weapons Graveguard looks better than ever. It only took them 4 times to update that unit to looking good. The great weapons should be terrifying. They definitely made the Chosen terrifying enough now. The great weapons Graveguard looks very good now as well. They buffed them like 3 or 4 times. Guns are not in a very good position here.
For the High King! Thunderers! Nothing could stop us! We are relentless! Will do! Got! For the High King! Reach fast!
Let's shoot some of this Graveguard. Vargals are the main problem here. need to make sure to get good damage on them. You guys getting in range. They have the veterans and the grave guards, so they can do a lot of damage. Maybe we should consider flanking with the great weapons instead, get more extra attack. One Margo is going down, the second one is gonna cause trouble.
Start shooting!
I'm gonna flank with this one. I don't want to mischarge here.
Let the vengeance begin! Dwarf warrior!
We have to flank with great weapons, otherwise we lose the advantage of our damage. If you flank with great weapons, you get extra attack, and the grave guard is gonna get wrecked easier.
Missiles ready! Shoot the Wazax! And on the way! Move! Understood, Lord!
Deal with this unit first.
Move it out! Lord!
Vargulf is down.
Off we go! Move now!
And a clean win here.
Fly!
Like they knew they're gonna get charged.
We have scores to
Our lord is surrounded here. Not good. Can we do the help?
Quarrelers! On!
Let's send this guy some.
Pop those dwarven legs!
Yeah, go away, go away.
Pop those dwarven legs! Charge! Shoot! Nothing can stop us!
These guys are going to do good here.
Warriors! The clans
It's even between a dwarf warriors, great weapons, and experienced grave guard and melee. It's even. Both sides can win.
victory will
If we had experience and they didn't, the dwarf warriors would be favored over the grave guard, regular grave guard. Dwarf warriors, grave weapons, of course.
move off! Strike out! Move now! Get moving! Plow through! Dart! Yes! Dwarf warriors! Ah! Vengeance! Go! Yes! Miners! Plow through! Pull up! Range far! Range fast! Let's move it!
Guy, we need to get deal with that guy now.
It's about time! Range far! Range
Downhill charge here.
Joey attack!
Lost a lot of veteran graveyard as well. I think they're actually putting veteran vanguard in Sylvania, graveyard in the Sylvania.
Leave them in flame! Die! All of you just die!
I think the Skaven have 2 red climates. Bagdara, the White Lions building, it's pretty bad. That's the only reason why the White Lions are not that used that much campaign. from until you get more provinces or the gates. Sword Masters, one of the most deadliest infantry in the game against other infantry. The Lothern Seaguard is in the middle, what you're looking for. What lions are good, their building makes them not good. The Crystal have a really bad building. Really bad building, especially in the early game where the White Lions could have been impactful. You don't want to build that building, it's so bad.
For the wisdom of Valea, it is time.
I'd wither first.
Roll rank 9.
Yes,
Need to experience this
let's
guy.
move.
This guy needs a lot of ranks.
I grow restless. Yes, for Slayer Cape.
How can I help? Headed out.
The Slayer in me seeks death. I'm not gonna die standing here.
The dwarfs need me. Winds under control.
Looks like Oslan controls this. They were expanding aggressively into Norland.
Fine. This way looks better. The rune's duty is never done. The runes are ready.
Runic Restrainer. This one wields runes of such power that the enemy find prospective recruits suddenly cannot join the ranks. Another 10%. Need more rune bearers.
Praise Sigma.
Oslan is looking strong this campaign. They even challenged the Empire.
What orders?
These guys again now.
Die, scum!
Critical success. Got to sleep, little orc. We get our Taints to be assassins and harassers. And finally, after this, then start taxing it.
Valea's will binds me to
Rune
you.
bearers. We need rune bearers.
Collapse!
Another immortal. Karakadrin will not hold for long.
Onward.
Not hold for long.
Aye.
Look.
Welcome to Fair Bretonia, commoner.
What? Commoner? Who are you calling commoner?
I suppose so.
I suppose so. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trade partners. We'll have 12 trade partners if we wanted. We don't have enough resources. I'm not gonna trade with Tomb Kings. We wanna give them any extra income. They will get income from me more than I will get from them. We don't have any resources to sell. We already have not enough for our own trade partners. We need more trade. Crooked Moon is doing really good this campaign. I've not seen Crooked Moon doing this good before. How often do you see Crooked Moon take Karakaiser from the Clan Angrund? It's because of the new messed up balance of power.
I am the High King. I will hear you.
I have a High King, he's just not recruited right now. We're gonna be getting him in the army soon. They get 150%
Get
income
my
as well. What do you
axe.
mean,
Why
Booker?
should I hear you speak, Zangonaz?
How do you know this? 150% income as well. I mean, as well as the other greenskins, as they're the major faction. Because they removed the tax multipliers from the AI. It's no longer 160%. You can see 100%. Used to be 160. We're talking about in the files. Yeah. Move a character to the following province, Eastern Badlands. Torek Ironbrow, the Master Rune Lord of Karakazul, is as impressed with Ironhammer's progress as the High King is. The wild war machines from Azul's warriors would no doubt be a boon in the wars to come. Torek wants to do more to aid his kin. He reveals the location of the vault's secret door to Belagar. Kingslund's Iron Hammer will be in its rightful owner hands again soon enough. Okay. They do seem to have a lot of units, but keep in mind they pay for the goblins quite a very low price for the goblins. The goblins are pretty much nearly free to them. Still hold Karakadin. Eastern Badlands, he said.
Time for a reckoning.
The hammer gives +3 public order to all provinces, and it's one of the best weapons in the game. Look at all those stats. Attack, weapon strength, and then the ability with more attack damage. The weapon is giving 17 attack, that's insane. At the foot of the mountains, the greenskins lurk, a wild blemish on the peaks the dwarves once called home. It seems the Grobby have been gathered to see off another foe inhabiting the dark, but upon coming across Belgar's expedition, they quickly deployed for battle. Keen to munch on Dawi's bones, the would-be king of the Eight Peaks is not about to suffer a defeat this close to his birthright. The mighty hammer lying just out of reach in the vault beyond. I know this battle.
Summon me if you... Lun's air.
Wonder if we're gonna have any issues just using this.
Calls me. It's no bother. I'll do it. Onward to death. One Zag. I'm leaving.
What's up?
Moving. I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
Oh, my bad, guys. The Dwarfs have another tier 5 unit. The Trollhammer Torpedo is another tier 5 unit. So they have 3 tier 5 units. Trollhammer torpedo, a gutter bomber, and a flame cannon.
You know who I am?
What's the torpedo? It's an anti-large unit. This growth is really good here.
I'm here.
Trollhammer torpedo is a special Iron Rex unit.
Our enemies shall tremble.
Seven 38. Happy with the number of infantry you have, and we can currently recruit hammerers. Just going to get one gyrocopter, one regular longbeards.
Ah, to die in battle.
You don't need regular longbeards with only.
Yes, my oath is intact.
Yeah.
An accord bound by runic law.
Rune of Fury. Bright and angry glow of the runes of Fury, the weapons that hold them almost jumping out of their wielder's hands in desperation to strike the foe. This guy is not in a very good spot. Not in a very good spot.
Never. My axe thirsts for war.
But we did manage to replenish here. Most of it though. More resources, more trade. Booker, it was like that before. When you would raid with greenskins, you would just murder your income. Pretty much most of it. With the greenskins.
I am the White Dwarf.
Vigor loss reduction is good skill. Not a top priority, but very good filler here. Yeah. I have to stay here.
You summon me? A rune of burning will
Where the
do
hell
it.
the room bearers? They didn't have the room bearers? It's to me like almost they getting very little room bearers. Very little room bearers. 200 income, 45 salt, lower upkeep for the fire-based and gyrocopter units. Pretty good. And we do need more salt for the trade. What's going on about these Dragonhorn mines? Public order is good here. Guess we get the trading depot. More income from trade, more resources produced, and income from all buildings in the region. This is actually quite a bit of money. If you stack this, it's a lot of money, especially if you get like 7 or more trade partners. And you also increase income immediately in the region, province. +6 is the public order here now. Oh, this might not go well. This might not go well, but let's go. Getting that hammer will give us so much public order.
Billiger!
This might be rough. Not only we don't have a full army, but we do have a special type of army here. It was the Greenskins, when they were raiding their own territory, they were losing a lot of income. They might be even increase the penalty further, Booker.
The lost vault of Angrund is within reach. Are we going to let these trespassers get
Jungle
away
monsters,
with their
the Bjornings
sneaky
will be here.
shenanigans?
With the Chaos
Do we let
Invasion.
them steal the treasure and valuables which belong to the Angrund clan by right? No! We do not! Let the grudge be settled. Let vengeance begin! Roar!
This might be rough here.
Descendant of Lord!
Those are armored trolls. Chaos armored trolls with greenskins. What the hell? What the actual hell? Why do they have chaos trolls with them?
The rose glow! I am Londos! Axes out, lads! For the High King! Satisfy the grudge! Iron breakers! Yes, Thane! For the High King!
I have to shoot a giant. We don't care about the bolt throwers. We're not gonna use bolt throwers this time. It's a shock army.
For the High King! Ready! For the ancestors! I keep my oath! True king of Air Peaks! Very well! Take them down! Take them down!
I'm gonna do those trolls.
Aye, as ye command!
Those trolls can take a lot of projectiles. Those are not regular trolls, those are really good trolls.
Kazukan Kazukita!
Yes, they! On the way! Strike out! Kazuk! Pump those dwarfen legs! Fight! Yes, Lord! Move up! Dwarf warriors! We demand blood! War machine ready! Aye! Ready to serve!
Come on, Bella, I gotta kill that giant. Look at those trolls, only now they're out. Only now. They got countered by veteran rangers. They got throw them out already. Giant is down.
Dwarf warriors! Dwarf! Ready axes! Castle! Down! It is a reckoning! We are relentless! Advance! Long beards!
The clans unite!
Dwarf warriors! Nothing can stop us! Targets, Lord! Kill Urks! Move! Down! Down! Vengeance! Move on! Ready! Off we go! Strike out! It is a reckoning! The Grimnir!
Those trolls are coming back again. Not as new trolls.
Yes! Yes!
You guys are getting wrecked.
Artillery ready!
I don't care about losing the scope information.
Get moving! Rage far! Rage fast!
What the hell?
Take him down! On me! Valea Blessari! Iron Drake!
They're giving them big juju here. Big juju on the wizards now. They upgraded this bell.
Move! Kazuk!
I don't remember this shit happening before.
For the ancestor gods! The Dowie are ready! Vengeance! Iron Drakes! Hammerers! Down! Delegate Iron Hammer! Very well! On the way! Take them down! Bring them down! Move! Dwarf warriors!
It's all good here.
Iron breakers! Kazuka Kazuki Ha!
All good here, boys.
Nothing can stop us! For the ancestor gods!
This stinks! This stinks! That's me every 5 minutes of playing Crooked Moon.
Iron Drakes!
This is a very powerful unique item. Will give easier time managing public order now. You guys seen the Vanguard with this unit? We just ran into their faces. 7 casualties, 363 kills. Keep in mind we don't even have a battle skill buff in this unit for extra attack and melee defense.
They have wronged us!
We counter the trolls in the giant fast. 873. Yeah, they had Chaos Trolls. I was surprised as well. Look at this. Public order plus 3, melee attack plus 8, weapons attack plus 10%, Nimbus magical attacks, more money from battles, and the ability giving another 9 melee attack, more damage, more arm piercing damage, and more charge bonus. It's a pretty crazy weapon. Soaked in centuries of greenskin blood, the Iron Hammer has been handed down to every rightful honored ruler of the 8 peaks. It used to be plus 5 public order in Warhammer 1. Elgar is playing a shock army, so we don't need artillery.
Ready. Journeying on.
Global is at capacity, Only natural we have both no Gremlings units in the same army.
For the wisdom of Valea. A wise plan.
What about this beer here? So another one for the runes from the global recruitment here. This buffs the local and this buffs the global. We don't need this beer here anymore. Can drop this beer as well.
How can I help?
And build the barracks in the Pillars of Grungi. This is growth now. Yeah. Let's switch to growth here as well. Aesthetic growth is a pretty big deal.
This is impudence. No.
I think Karakat will survive until the Slayer King comes again.
Fulfill my Slayer oath.
The dwarfs need me.
What's going on in the north? Karakadrak is under siege.
Honor to your ancestors.
They just lost all the military
Agreed.
as well.
Anad?
Karak Zorn, look at that! They control the mountains in the south.
Welcome, Dowie. Do you bring... I suppose.
They're at war with the Dun Kingdoms, Tertico and Clan Moors.
Come, come, kin. Let us feast and drink.
They don't care about the assistants right now. They're still early here since we met them.
Come, come, kin. And what can the Dowie
Power
do
core is
for
gonna be
you?
much better now.
Lord, mountain folk, the lady has always respected. Fine. Welcome to fair Britonia, commoner. Very well.
The nation calls.
He's fighting the old vampires. Which mind does he have?
It is good to see our allies.
He has okay amount. Here's the Marienburg. And Wisseland. Manfred is pushing from this side. Should probably go attack the vampires with the White Dwarf. Okay.
For clan honor.
It's exhausted. We're gonna go north with the White Dwarf. We're gonna find Isabella on the way. Hungry Manonfist will go fight the vampires. He's gonna attack. Oh boy. I'm gonna go take the giant home mountains with the White Dwarf. Which means war with Norska. We do have a quest to fight Norska anyways. We're at war with Clan Morslam as well. Yeah, we'll deal damage to the vampires to help the Empire a little. High King will soon get his army. He's still low rank. We started with the White Dwarf. We unlocked the Slayer King very early. And then the High King was supposed to be next, but we confederated Belegar, so the High King had to wait. If we were to send a lord to find High Elves, I'm not gonna be trading with elves. Field engineers. At the clan's request, field engineers are sent by their guild, attached to artillery to ensure increased rates of fire. Reload time reduction plus 15% for artillery. Now this is gonna make artillery deadly.
Time for a reckoning.
Never.
Yeah.
What?
Should we go defeat Clan Morse, I wonder? I think they have only one settlement. 2 settlements, they have no military.
By the king's command. I answer to clan and whole. And what can the Dawi do? What? Come, kin.
I'm ready.
To die in battle.
There's no room for the engineer yet. This is one siege attacker here.
An arch.
This will be ready soon.
Winds under control. Move.
Morse have a lot of settlements here. What's the work situation? Number 1, what the hell? Oh boy.
You summoned me.
I feel like they need to buff Kislev.
Rune of
I
swift
really feel they need to buff Kislev a little.
Collapse.
The throng is mustered.
We'll be keeping assassinating their characters here.
Something wrong with your head?
55, 55.
Fulfill my dream, you.
This is also gonna buffer trade even further. Let's sell more salt. Why is Britannia under siege?
By the light of the
Looks
lady.
like Skelling are attacking them. switch the barracks here. There's gonna be another runesmith here. This is the beer. We do need to replenish a little here. The south is secured. Those guys in the south are all killing each other. Religer should stay in this area.
True king of 8 peaks.
Nice to get one of the gyrocopters here. This army don't really need much. It's also built in an expendable way as well.
Our ancestors would be proud. Land of the dead.
Definitely need more master engineers, but that's tier 5.
Yes.
We're almost done recruiting here. Almost. It's Lagil. We need to kill goblin heroes, Crooked Moon heroes before they get immortality. If I take down Crooked Moon, the balance of power in the west will shift. And it's not really no rush to do such a thing. As in, the Wood Elves will leave their forests.
Welcome, friends of the Dowie. All here.
Second and third army are ready again in next turn, and we'll be getting army for the High King as well. What's the best way to deal with a lot of heroes trying to assassinate your heroes? Well, having heroes which have the traits to lower the chance of any actions, like Valaya for Dwarfs. And of course, you do need to work on your hero game as well. It's very important to dominate the hero game, otherwise you might get overwhelmed. Not always, but you don't want to risk that.
Follow Dowie.
The Karakin S for defensive alliance is interesting. We do need to confederate them, they just have one city.
I am the High King.
We're gonna be cold with the north, with the south. I'm not gonna give them any what the hell? We're not gonna give them any treaties. Accepting trade, then you have to cancel trade 10 turns later, and then you have to wait another 10 turns before you can act. Otherwise it's treachery, and we are avoiding treachery 100%.
I answer to clan and aye, that is an agreement.
One Morse is here, 13 units.
No, you failed.
13 units.
Aye.
All the LS to attack south. Well, chanted trade is step 2 from the non-aggression pact. And if you're trading with a faction, it's even higher level of diplomacy than non-aggression pact. Of course, if you're not hostile towards somebody, you're gonna consider signing non-aggression pact, and then, you know, basically declaring that you don't have any hostilities toward that faction. And the next step is trade agreement, you know, a treaty. Why would you trade with anybody if they're hostile to you, or they have hostile intentions?
You're overruled. Ready, access?
Yes! Oh, we have a good one here. Yeah. Finally, Mount Earth is not only making money, but getting these shit rebellions that don't have to even go into battle.
Never.
But you can trade without pact. Well, without the non-aggression pact, the further relations will not hold. Every time you sign a treaty, you get treaty bonuses to relations. And as you expand, you get great power, which will lower your relations. So I'll give you an example. Here, let's say Hochland.
Dwarves. I hope we can
We have a
strike
great
some
power
petty
minus
grievances
40.
from that book you hold so dear.
Our technology gives 30. That's the only reason we have neutral relations. So here, unless we give this faction non-aggression pact, we might never get military access or trade. Just one example. Because non-aggression pact will improve the relations, and it will increase the next treaty, you know, chance to be, you know, higher. Just one example. You have to start with lower treaties if you wanna get higher up. Because the great power penalty is in the game, but you can work around the great power penalty. It's no big deal.
Tempests and fire.
Slay the
Oh, that's the
elk.
second time we got this guy.
I have the forge fires glowing.
Rune of Negation. Ward save to him and allies nearby. This is a very nice battle. Very nice.
Zulrikas. Yes. Setting
We're
full.
gonna go destroy the claymores.
Aye.
Might get overwhelmed, but that army is built in an expendable way, so it doesn't matter really.
Runes of spite and death.
Okay, let's keep our hero game up.
Kill.
Okay, finally money from this as well. Money here too. We're gonna stack 5 population here easy.
Come, come, kin. Let us feast and drink. All right.
Military alliance with Karakiran.
My axe.
Tell them to
thirsts
go.
for war.
You're not at war with them. Who they are warring with?
Honor to your ancestors. Devourer.
Tempt me not, dwarf. My patience grows short.
Do we have any diplomacy with these guys?
Thou shalt treat me with the respect I deserve. Lord, what dost thou want?
Declare war on the Von Carsons.
My axe.
Send our ally to take Mongol Barak. This will probably push them to talk closer to our confederacy.
I'm here.
Federation. army is ready next turn. Everything here is fine. You do need to go take Grand Peak as well. Zubar too.
It is time.
Do not mistake me for the fool.
We want to buy time here. We want to buy time here so the vampire counts don't besiege us. So we're just gonna delay this.
My axe thirsts
We are
for
gonna
war.
definitely disband the Lord though. It's gonna cost us 10,000 gold to keep that guy there.
You know who I am.
Yeah. 5 Dwarf will go west, and the Ungry will go north.
I am the Slayer King.
It's gonna be interesting if the Skaven actually build an army while Belegar is going down. I don't mind using Slayer Kings and the Belegar's army in a risky way. All of them should I like to build in an expendable way, where they always push their limits. Erin Nui, some of the runes are passive buffs and some of them are active skills. What the hell is this madness? Durtu coming asking military alliance with dwarves. I think I'm starting to have a headache. It's coming, it's coming. Non-aggression is one thing, but a military alliance between Durtu and the dwarves?
Do not sully my presence any longer than...
Setter, go away. Nobody wants your sand. And there are no house rules. But I do have a wide core set of house rules when I'm playing my campaigns. These rules are never listed only in my head.
Greetings, honorable ally.
Hey, Dark Reaver. Like I said, we're gonna keep cold relations with the South. We're not gonna deal with anybody in the Southlands. Krakadak finally destroyed turn 76, got overrun by the Varg. If the Kislev was stronger, that would have never happened in the north. The balance of power in the north is really bad. Grudge issued win 3 bells against the following race undead. Ascended by Tungis, Raging Glare, Innocent Davi traveling through Stirland have been taken by the Von Karsten, Zangunas and slain. Their bodies have been risen and made to perform a dread revel, a puppet reenactment of the Jagger's travesty of a player, Stoutheart, Beardcomber and the Ostrander's wife. This is a terrible grudge, for it is a terrible play, and one that must be paid with Von Karsten heads. No chaos yet, no. Chaos comes very late since it got nerfed. They made chaos a joke. Too many crybabies, you know, complaining chaos ruining their gaming experience. They want the endless picnic and not the end times.
Ready. The runes are ready. Moving. Here now.
Okay.
I'll see it done.
Hanat.
Okay, we can drop the barracks in the capital. We're going for the Karakor route here, no matter what.
Moving now.
Where is their second settlement though? Are Maghrek under their control?
Into war. Belligar Ironhammer.
Plan scheme.
Recruiting some nice stuff there, we have to stop that.
Warrior's will binds me to you.
We'll keep skilling up this guy.
Bring it down.
It's vampires. So when it comes to runes, you only have 3 abilities. You have the rune of Oath of Steel that buffs armor. You have the rune of Wrath and Ruin, this deals damage to a unit. And then you have the rune of Negation. These are your 3 active abilities. The Forge Fire, it's a buff, passive buff, which is in the area of the runesmith. This lowers the cooldown on the rune abilities. These are all passive buffs for the runesmith. They have to be equipped here. And that's it, pretty much this is how the runesmith works. Runesmith gets really good when he gets Rune of Wrath and Ruin and Rune of Negation. Pretty much out to include in armies. But I do use runesmiths on the campaign map as well. Some end up in the armies later. Runesmith can give you a follower called Rune Bearer, which increases movement range of the character by 10%. It's basically an extra route marcher. We only triggered one so far.
I challenge the earth.
Yeah. Taints I use exclusively as the campaign heroes, as agents using assault units, assassinate, and spying around. Let's switch the growth here. Looks like another rebellion here now.
I refuse.
It will happen during this rebellion. High King.
The Slayer in me seeks death.
How many turns to build Hollow Oaths? 4, so he's gonna have to wait a little. We are going for tier 5 here. What is the building in Galbaraz again? It's the Old Gold Mine. It's similar to the Brightstone Mine. Buffs the runesmith capacity, buffs the local miners with the experience on the new recruits, lowers the upkeep on the miners and the hammerers faction wide, gives 1,000 income, and a garrison of miners with explosives and iron breakers. It's similar to the Brightstone mine with its own flavor. What I think about Casey playing Warhammer 1? I think Casey plays Warhammer 1 because the victory conditions in the AME are a little absurd and lazy done. They really messed up victory conditions in the Moral Empires. They need to change everything to be similar to the victory condition of the done with the Tomb Kings. I do not hope new factions gonna have a better victory condition like the Tomb Kings. They really need to do something about the victory conditions. Put in a few weeks work and sort out the proper victory conditions for every faction. It's, for most people, ME, they don't really like the victory conditions, and that's the reason why, you know, they're reluctant to play it. Victory conditions make more sense in Warhammer 1 than in Warhammer 2.
Welcome, friends of the Dowie.
They done victory conditions well with Tomb Kings Every faction in Warhammer 2 more or less have victory conditions similar to that of Tomb Kings. Or half the factions have really poorly made victory conditions, just a lazy copy paste.
I am the High King. I will hear you beg.
There is so much diversity and flavor in this game between the factions, and they do this very lazy victory conditions. You know, they don't realize it diminishes the play value and people desire to play the campaign. They need to make victory conditions in flavor with the factions. It's not that hard to do. Probably would take a couple of days to do. Just check this, check that, victory condition. It's not just the Mortal Emperors, guys. A lot of Total War games have really bad victory conditions. The people who are doing victory conditions for most of this should you know, they should really need to change the way of doing things. Attila, Age of Charlemagne, and several of the DLC factions in Warhammer have amazing victory conditions. Rome 2, Warhammer 1, and Warhammer 2. The copy paste victory conditions on a lot of factions is just plain lazy. Whoever done the Age of Charlemagne, he knows how to make proper victory conditions. You do not have option A, option B, then the stages of domination victory. That's how you do things. If the people just want to struggle early game and get the stage 1 domination victory, sure, let's be done. Finish campaign in 8 hours, achieve minor victory. Don't need to continue playing, you get closure. But no, they force you to play 10 days to get a victory condition cleared. Different types of victory and domination victory in stages. You know, like 3 different stages of domination victory. That's how you do things. Whoever done Age of Charlemagne did it right. Attila victory conditions are also very good. You can just ignore victory conditions, yes, but yeah, people want closure and people want goals, so they don't get you know, bored. Caravan Raid. They did some really good victory conditions, like the Wood Elves have a really good victory condition, the Beastmen have a good victory condition, the Empire in Warhammer 1 has a good victory condition, Bretonia has a good victory condition, I would say. Even Chaos has a simple, not a good victory condition compared to most other faction, except they failed with Chaos in Warhammer 2. It's still the same shit like in Warhammer 1. Where are the new factions on the list of the victory conditions of the Warriors of Chaos? Why you always have to force into Empire, Bretonia and Dwarfs? Why not have multiple factions on that list so you can go against Dark Elves, Lizard Men or the High Elves, so you can choose who to destroy to achieve victory and not always the same people. So they could put definitely more work towards the victory condition to improve the game. But seeing how they done the Tomb Kings have really good victory conditions I'm really happy about. Hopefully the future will look better, and a little sad that they might not change the older victory conditions. I mean, they could definitely rework quite a bit of these victory conditions, at least add a stage domination victory for all the factions, and not just, you know, do this, do that, you know, 3 weeks later you might do it. We have a Caravan Raid again. Let's go for public order. Okay, we got our artillery technology. I'm still amazed at the trade system they've done for Warhammer 2. It's like the best trade system of all Total Wars so far. So they did a great job with the trades at least. It's like, I'm like still, what the hell, man? Who done this? I want to look him in the eye, shake his hand. Done a good job, sir. The trade system in Warhammer 2 shits on all the trade systems from all the previous Total Wars. Especially Warhammer 1 trade system. Just think about the Warhammer 1 trade systems make me want to throw up. How better it is in Warhammer 2.
Ready.
There is so many hundreds of things that have been changed with Warhammer 2 that just makes Warhammer 1 look so bad. And the fact it's not been improved and changed in Warhammer 1 is just because Warhammer 2 was released as a sequel and not as an expansion of Warhammer 1, so it just gets the full price tag.
I am the
But it's all connected. All the Warhammer games are connected, and it's good the new ones are getting improved. Yeah, it's expensive, you know. It's gonna be very expensive, the third one, to get everything, especially if you're gonna be getting it later. But the final product will probably gonna be amazing, considering the improvements on 2 from the 1. Just some areas like polishing. Some areas like polishing, like the balance of power in the certain parts of the world, and of course the damn victory conditions.
How can I help?
I hope the Warhammer 3 doesn't come this year. I hope it doesn't come this year. We're getting Thrones of Britannia, we're getting 3 Kingdoms and Warhammer 3 in the same year. Especially how you have the Moral Empires, you know, definitely felt rushed. I hope we don't see it this year. I hope we still get Warhammer 2 DLCs next year. Okay, we're gonna work on the High King here soon. Let's get more gold here until then.
It is time.
I do want to find Isabella. There she is.
The dwarfs need me. Forward!
I grow restless.
He's going to the east and north. We need to get the Grand Peak. Next turn. We can recruit a High King.
Defiant.
They did recruit another 4 units here. That's unfortunate.
What?
I'm worried this guy might get assassinated.
They will die by my axe.
A skilled assassin is a cold-hearted killer and merciless murderer.
To battle, you have my hammer.
Let's take this capital here. There's a special resource, which is not really easy to acquire. And this looks like a good battle for Belegar. They recruited a Doomwheel as well. Look at this, boys, we're fighting Skaven! What is the Langman Karzakarak? The airfield and the throne. The airfield has various buffs towards the gyrocopters, and the faction-wide campaign movement range increase for all characters. The throne improves the public order locally, globally, and the tax globally.
Armed and ready.
Don't want to have too much casualties here, but it looks like it's unavoidable. The left side of this city is in a really bad spot. I mean, who the hell was building this city and not put a fort tower here? It really looks like the reversed wall of one of them high of dark settlements, except they have the tower on the other side. This side being here and this side being on the other side. Units like the Iron Rakes are very powerful against Skaven.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Elk Warrior, thank you for a whole year of support. Holy shit. Skaven, yes. I mean, this side is a suicide to attack. This is where the AI deploys usually. This is the capital of Clan Morse. And I'm not gonna be surprised if we lose half the army here. The Iron Breakers are still hard to kill. Those purple globes kill them though. A unit of purple globes has enough ammunition to kill a unit of Iron Breakers. They have to use it right. I'm a little worried about the Rangers here. Might get shot by the Plague Catapult, so we might spread them around. Deploying like this makes you weak to artillery, while this gives you somewhat, safety from the artillery splash attacks. The Rangers are hidden, so they will not see them until we start shooting.
This grudge must be satisfied.
Don't need to put all the Rangers here, Like, we can split them around a little.
Ready to serve. Let the vengeance begin. Ready to serve. Ready to fight.
We'll also make a diversion here, but this is really a suicide to deploy on this side.
War and vengeance.
We do have 2 units of hammers, and if those hammers get alive and well into melee, this game will get murdered.
Iron breakers. Hammerers.
Boots Draper, yes. Ambush on attack or ambush is the same ambush.
It is a reckoning!
I keep fighting. Get his course. For Grimnir. Honor. Hammerers. That's the cause. It is a reckoning.
We have them here. This is our first battle against the Skaven here.
War of vengeance. Axis out, lads. Yes, Lord. Attack the earth. Hold snorri. Bring them. Hammer out. For the ancestors. Aye. Iron breakers. Dwarf warriors. True king of air beings.
I have to be a little careful here, just a little.
Hammerers! For the High King! Strike out! But go! For the Carrier's Anchor! Get your beards up there! Long beards! Hammerers! Oh, nothing can stop! It is a reckoning!
Some worm is going there now.
Vengeance call! Hammerers! Rage fast! Rage fast! Belagar Iron Hammer!
Not gonna Thunderbolt here, we're just debating.
Go! Kazook!
Iron Drakes! Slime!
The Rangers will check the raid here.
For the ancestors! For the ancestor blood! And now! Now! Yes! Eureka!
We do need to go to take down that artillery there.
Pump those dwarven legs!
Let me shoot here. Got somewhere. And we have a very, very good line of fire here.
Good move! Pursue! War of
vengeance!
Burn them, boys, burn them. These Skaven are really weak to Iron Drakes.
Dwarf warriors!
Sending the dead global bombardiers there. We're gonna have issues with that unit if we don't answer properly.
Hit them! Pick your target!
Rangers are protecting the Scholar Guard here. Almost in, boys, almost in. So these guys want to fight down. Like, oh shit, move. Oh, that's bad. That is bad. That Warlock Engineer with his warp lighting is so strong. That's what AI need. Just one direct spell like that they can spam and just cause chaos. They don't need any advanced pops and shenanigans. They just need something simple as that and effective. This does not look good here, but they have to fight.
Iron Drakes! We stay hot! Aye, as you command!
I'm gonna have to help here with one unit. This hammer on the wall.
Get your beers up!
We need to deal with the Stormworm, they're gonna win otherwise. Outnumbered here. They have both a great weapon, so we'll have no problem with them.
Leave them in! For the ancestors!
Strange will have to fight more.
Vengeance! Down!
These guys are getting murdered. Damn artillery, look at this line of fire here.
For the ancestors!
Just pull out. Jesus. Oh, that's pretty bad.
Go! Move now! Nothing can stop us! Be it ready! Kazoo!
I'm gonna get rid of those dead bombardiers.
On the
Belgar has a shock army, so we do need great weapons.
kill the old splitters!
We're saving our hammers to guarantee victory later on.
Move! Iron breakers!
This artillery did so much damage.
On the way! Strike out! Moving out!
Oh boy. How can we even assist here? Can Belgar come down there? We need to help the Scholar guy, they're gonna get wrecked. We're gonna wait 10 turns to get him back. We can assist from here. We need to intercept this one. The Scholar guy is slowly getting killed. We're gonna lose here.
Dwarf warriors! Let the vengeance! Hammerers! Pump those dwarven legs! It is a
Those guys.
reckoning for the ancestor
We
god!
need to rout this unit. We need a Scholar guard, we might lose without a Scholar guard.
Axes out, lads! Iron Drakes! Right far, right fast!
It's available here.
Commanded and hold! Iron Drakes!
As you can see, the Scholar guard only taking 7 casualty and all this crazy damage. Skaven get absolutely countered by the Iron Drakes. Now we do have our reserve here, and they get enough to kill everything else. The hammers, we made sure to save the hammers for the last.
Clans unite!
Scholar guard can kill the whole city themselves if supported. guys are still fighting here, but we cannot support. Maybe this unit can get here in time.
Bow through! Bring them down! Heavy hitter! Got! Shoot the Wazzocks!
Shoot the Wazzocks! Oh, those guys are down.
Let the vengeance begin! Off we go! We never blood! Move now! Will do! Right far, right fast! Bomb those dwarven legs! Hammer us! Move!
I'm gonna deal with the smokes.
Understood, Lord! Move! Move!
They're actually avoiding the Iron Rex. I would too.
Relentless!
I would too.
Take your targets well! Iron Tricks! Off we go! We are relentless!
Bring this unit here.
Yes! Get him! Hammer us! Nothing can stop us! On! Vallejo, bless our aim! Fire on the foe! Score! Hammer us! Range far, range fast! Range far, range fast! Kazook! Dot! Moving out! Iron Tricks! Delegate Iron Hammer! Yes, Lord!
Oh boy. The warp line does so much damage.
Iron Tricks! Go!
Got a wall here. We still have reserve.
On the way!
Scaling capitals tend to have nasty garrison, especially if you don't rely that much on large stuff.
Iron Tricks!
Make sure these guys are out.
Iron Breakers!
We need to get rid of these guys. Oh my god! They just killed half the unit here! The hell!
Longbeards! Iron Tricks! Longbeards! Move up! Move to attack! Ready to strike! Shah! They have wronged us! Armed and ready! Dwarf warriors!
God damn, warp lightning cannon!
Iron Drakes! Charge! Move now! Take them down! Attack the Earth! It is a reckoning!
They're very close to routing. We do have a reserve here. We don't need to use it.
Right! Killers!
I don't think so.
Strike! Yes! Withdraw!
Those purple guys are also doing damage there. Might need to send it. We need to protect the city. Doom will there. Oh man. Warp lightning cannon is depleted now, at least.
Zulrika! Pull out! Let the vengeance begin! Iron Trades! Range firepower ready!
The reserve we'll have to deal with them.
Descendant of blood! Vengeance away! Vengeance go!
Doom is causing so much damage here.
Vengeance! Legends! Strike out! The clans unite! Dwarf warriors! Yes!
Be a shame to lose this hammer unit. Older guard is still fine. Just one moment, guys. One moment. Okay, guys, I'm back.
Hammer us! Withdraw! Wait, your man! Blood! Go! That is bad! Kazoo! Belaga! I will have vengeance! Move now! It is a reckoning!
Black monks are pretty good against damage units. But the Doom Wheel is causing so much damage there. They're almost done here. The hammers will finish the rest.
For the Karasanko! For the ancestors! Belaga Iron Hammer! Leaderman Blood!
Iron Recoster, no. They just lower the leadership from all the damage they do. They also have a special. They just lower the leadership. Doesn't say here anymore. I don't think this one has this courage.
We plow through! Move! Hammerers!
This was a Skaven capital, so this was a tough battle, but it had to be done. We're losing so much health to that Doom Wheel, man. We can't even attack it.
Now! Move to attack! For the ancestors! Yes! Hey! Rock out! Reindeer! I catch them stadium! Tower answer! Ready! Alright! I'm going! Going quickly! Hammerers! Ready to start! Go! Strike out! Ready! Understood!
Goddamn Doom will stop moving.
More warriors! Get into blood! Yes! Iron breakers! Move now! Guilt! Karazanko!
If I didn't save these hammers, I would have lost this battle.
Dwarf warriors!
There's so many artillery fire on those bottlenecks. It was insane.
Charge! True King! Get moving!
It was a tough battle.
Dwarf warriors!
Look how much damage they're taking. They were full health when they entered the city. And this was just diminished Skaven forces, diminished. If they sent it early, they would have got massacred with the rest. Half the army probably got killed here, but still okay. Still okay, they lose their city here. It did get a huge value on one of the bombardiers. Lost unit of hammers and all the longbeards. The Skaven fought pretty much fiercely here to save the city. We were outnumbered 2 times.
Occupy! Good, good! Loyal to you!
We got a tier 4 city here. Yoo-hoo!
True king of 8 peaks.
Tier 4 city. Let's finish obstinacy.
Belligar.
Okay. Skaven are probably 2 turns away.
Revenge incarnate.
Probably 2 turns away. We just need to replenish the iron breaks, they'll never take the city. We'll keep the ranger barracks here. Get rid of the Slayer Shrine. What do we have from this? Volcanic ore is quite rare and a precious resource for most due to the way it can interact with certain magic lores. We don't have this resource, and it's gonna be quite a bit of money when we have tier 4. We have quite a bit of trade partners, and a new resource is always huge for trade. Not only increases the immediate trade value, but also makes the long-term partnership grow faster. And we'll be fortifying the city. Nothing special in the city except the obsidian quarry.
Belligar Ironhammer.
5 units of rangers all survived. We'll keep using the 5. And we need to get some shock troops here.
By my hammer it will be done.
We'll also get one of the gyrocopters here. We'll get one of them steam ones. Skaven might not be done yet. And first measure to fortify, let's get some longbeards as well. We need to replenish and get the proper units again.
Lord of the England.
Yeah. We'll get rid of the clan Morse.
Me to you. I'll surround the enemy in dark rooms.
We need to get there in time.
I must fulfill my slayer oath.
Assassinating here. He fails in a row. Let's get the volatile fire. Volatile volley. The alchemical brew used to fuel the flaming dragons can be made more potent if a tad more unstable. So more damage for the iron drakes and more range for the iron drakes. Every bit help. We can get like 250 damage on the iron drakes maybe.
It is time.
The dwarfs need me.
Yeah, 250. Imminent rebellion, nothing we can do about that. What is going on here? We're gonna get the hiking next turn. Still have no access to the tier 5 though. We need 17 turns. not wait that long. We'll get another round before. And the vampires have all run Reichland, look at that. Which means other factions might declare war now on the Empire. Factions we don't want to go to war with. Gonna have to send 2 armies against the vampires. Elves are waking up.
I am the High King.
I don't think anybody's gonna attack us in the southern battlelands. The whole south is friendly to us. We are giving the cold shoulders though. Hey friend Jenkins, good morning. Are you serious? They won, okay. It's a good thing we elevated them there. Maybe I should have given the military lines to Karak-Ziflin and declared war on the, then on the vampires. The worst thing that can happen here, the elves might go to war with them, but I don't intimidate by the elves. If they go outside the forest, we'll destroy them and get peace after. I'm not going into the forest. I do want to confederate Karak-Ziflin. They do have 2 critical settlements. We should have dragged them to wars with the vampires. They might declare war on the Empire, so let's just give them a defensive alliance.
Greetings, honorable.
Yeah, we have like 8,000 trade hacking. The Empire just overrun by the vampires from 3 sides. The Mouse, Musilon, Vampire Counts, and the Von Karstens. All 3 vampire factions are attacking the Empire. Empire losing territories and armies will make some other factions declare war on them.
Dwarf warriors! The clans unite! Axes out, lads!
Control the whole wall here.
We demand blood! Thunderers! For the Karasanko! Axes out, lads! the ancestor gods! Dwarf warriors! Ranging target!
Yeah.
Pantheons! Miners!
One more
For the
portal here.
ancestor gods!
This is the first time I see all three vampires attacking Empire at the same time. I don't seem they're gonna be sending bats until the towers though.
Locked and loaded!
Hey Scotty!
Thunderous!
Let the vengeance begin! Take him!
Just need one good wall in those beds.
The clans unite! Dwarf warriors! Kazoo! Kazoo! Kazoo!
Trying to smuggle units to the other side.
Kill hooks! Rip out their fangs! They have wronged us! Charge!
Kazoo! 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 Bring them down!
Dwarf warriors! Kill them!
It's how they animated. I think in the third book in Legend of Sigmar there is also one mentioning they are moving all at the same time and acting all at the same time. Skeletons. It's how their magic works.
The clans unite! Axes out, lads!
Dwarf warriors! The clans unite! Slay everything without a beard!
The bats have a high melee defense, so when they're attacking a low attack units, and the units they get harassed pretty much for a long time, but the bats eventually lose.
Dwarf warriors!
Vacuum Valley, it's basically 3 books in one. It's 3 books in one.
Wait, man!
It's called the Legend of Sigmar, and they have Hellenhammer, Empire, and God King. 3 books in there. It's over 1,000 pages.
Warriors! Which man fought?
This guys doing fine here. Warlords are actually getting wrecked here.
Quarrelers! Pump those dwarfen legs! Yes! We stay.
City gonna get besieged after, it's not gonna be good.
Put that axe in them! Dwarf warriors! Quarrelers! Dwarf warriors! Rage fire! Rage fire!
It's Necromancer, huh? Camel will have enough troops probably to take the city after this attack. We are coming, a bit of 4 turns away though.
For the Karazanko! For the High King! Yes! Yes!
These warriors to fight us spearmen here.
Thunderers! For a vengeance! We stay put! Quarrelers! On!
There's a lot of troops there. Skeleton warriors are perfect unit to retire, exhaust, and diminish the dwarves.
Nothing can stop us!
Unless you have long or better units.
Aye!
Any tips on playing Dark Elves on unit composition? Well, they work with the slave economy, so put all your slaves in one province where it would give you the most money, like a large province with 4 regions. And they have strong range units and monsters. Their heavy infantry is also good.
The clans unite! For Grimnir! The Bukugozi shall be filled with the
So early game pretty much you use everything with dark shards, and later on when you have the quality you have more options.
For the Karazanko! We demand blood!
This battle would have taken much less casualty if we fought in the center. I'll keep that in mind for the future. The wall actually favors the enemy.
Move now! Charge! Strike out! Fire on the foe! Yes, Lord! We are relentless! Thunderers! For the ancestor gods!
$329 losses. Probably gonna get attacked by the Kender next. 52 kills on this skeleton spearman, that's crazy. It's a rank 1 skeleton spearman as well. We do get a turn of replenishment here though. Yeah. We'll still stick to the apprentice of Grungi.
The slayer in me seeks death. Forwards!
We need to get an army here. Roman, we'll get 2 armies. We'll first get the Romans' army.
Let us begin.
3 turns,
For the wisdom of Valea.
Start with the Organs.
Thirsts for war.
My influence is weak.
I don't like Wood Elves much. Am I? But how can you say such things? I love Wood Elves.
Valea's will binds me to you.
One of my favorite factions.
Aye, it is time. You summon me?
Still no room bearer.
It is time.
I haven't played a lot of things in a while, Shitstorm, but there are a lot of factions in the game. Do you know how many factions are in this game? Most people will never play all the factions. And we do finish campaigns here, we don't just play them for a day or 2.
I must fulfill my slayer oath.
Scouting on rank 5. The Empire is a really bad sport.
That would be madness.
Madness!
Dowie from another hole?
This looks good.
And what can the Dowie
We
do?
did drag them to war, and look at this, all of a sudden they want to confederate. Crooked Moon will jump us here though. Do need to keep them for a little while longer.
You look rotten yet!
These guys have rebuilt their army, it's not good. The border princes are in deep, deep doo-doo. We're gonna have to do everything ourselves here. And there and there, like, they're gonna get murdered.
The throng is mustered.
Die, scum!
Brazen Fearless. Loudly announcing your arrival isn't always the optimal way to carry out an assassination, so additional 6% chance, finally. We're gonna be killing all the Greenskin heroes here.
Anad, don't you fret, it's
Let's
done.
take this city here. I did finish about 6-7 Wood Elf campaigns in Warhammer 1. I did finish them once in one sitting as well.
By my beard!
Site should be probably gonna be glitched.
Organ Gunner!
I do hate this artillery glitch. It's so frustrating.
Organ Gunner!
The clans unite! Organ Gunner!
Iron Breakers!
We demand blood!
For Grimnir! Iron Breakers!
The White Dwarf! Longbeard! The clans unite!
Iron Drakes!
Bring them
Just put our unnecessary
Dive
position here.
bomb! By the gears of Zufbar! Fly! Taking aim!
Might send our stuff here to shoot us, to attack us. Please no glitch, please no glitch. It's gonna be annoying if it's a glitch here. Especially attacking the front gate.
I'm guild approved! Select target! Stock!
No glitch! Thank you, game! Hey, Corny.
Barracks ready! That'll teach him!
What you gonna do now, Mr. Vampires? This one isn't facing anything now. What the hell are they doing, man? Look at this shit. Who told you to play like this? You're gonna move in when they use all their ammunition. Send everything forward here. Like fish in a barrel. Here is auto ammunition here. Yeah, just wait for the door to break. These guys are shooting the wrong side there. These guys have moved. I'm gonna even send him to fight. Iron Rex needs some experience. I'm going to send these Longbeards here. I'm not sending the Gyrocopters.
It is a reckoning! Thunderers!
Shoot! Dowie, halt!
They'll do their knights.
Yes, men.
Still not sending their flyers here.
Cheers! Gyrocopter!
These guys are climbing the wall. Don't really send anybody else. Get really close just in case they do something. This guy is steaming with a splash damage. It's really good against infantry. The knights get killed here.
Is it time?
Send one of the arm breakers. This guy's in rank 4.
Range far, range fast.
To the wizards!
Look at that, they just shoot one team, 4 guys dead. Got a bomber, man. With the worst weapon in the game. Look at this shit. You guys seen the Tiger Bomber yesterday? This guy shoot to kills every single hit. They have 4. Tiger Bomber has only 1. One that doesn't even work properly. Not many units can do stuff like this. Fly in the air and shoot the range all the time, killing infantry on every single hit.
Put that axe in their face.
Ready to serve! Gyrocopter! Iron breakers! We are relentless!
Move! Strike out! Nothing can stop us!
You guys have experience.
Rage beyond reckoning! Shine like through! Iron breakers! Hits! As you say! Take them down!
Iron Drake! Move!
For the ancestor blood! We are relentless! Gyrocopter! Pick your target, Vikings! They have wronged us! Iron breakers!
God!
These guys will kill him here. Except for the other ones there.
Come on! For the Carrot Anchor! Charge! Through Marsh, Commander!
So Gyro brings together. No. Both gyrocopters are good. Gyrocopters are against sea infantry. Gyrocopters brings again against large characters, while the Gyro bomber is to left forgotten. People don't make fun of it.
Iron Drakes! Gyrocopter! Get moving! Move off! Wage your word! Come on! On the way! Fire on the foe!
For the ancestors!
So the gyrocopter was shooting zombies, graveyards, and knights, 86 kills. The brimstone gun was shooting exclusively with the knights and some of these crypt horrors. The knights are dead. sure why I even clicked there. Range units are still there. This guy's got nice experience here. I've seen the rest of the Iron Breakers here.
We are relentless.
Hide the Iron Breakers, Iron Drakes here.
Gazagan, pump those dwarfen legs!
Horrors are pretty good against the Iron Breakers.
Longbeards, we stay put. For the ancestor gods!
Power of the ancestors.
You don't need to cook these guys. These guys are weak to the Iron Drakes, especially since they got an armor nerf. I'm using just the one Iron Drake because this guy is rank 3, this guy is rank 9. I need to use the other one. This is not a battle, guys, it's a massacre.
Move now!
We should have really out-resolved this.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Shooter with 2 months, reach the sport. Race, fighting Wood Elves in Bretonia is always costly. And it's in a lot of cavalry if you're gonna do it. The best thing to do is to ally the Wood Elves in Bretonia. It's not that hard to get the alliance with Wood Elves in Bretonia. I did it pretty much in my every game with Bretonia. One game we had a house rule to destroy the Wood Elves, so we had to destroy the Wood Elves. I have a highlight of a battle against 4 Wood Elf armies, and it will show you what you have to do to win. Lose nearly everything.
Nothing can stop us!
Yes, then.
Iron Drakes!
The Wood Elves are one of the strongest. The Elves in general are very strong. Yeah, you can get diplomacy with Wells easy. You just ignore the technology and even add some gifts. See what they who they're dealing with. Get non-aggressions, military access, and then ally slowly. You just need to give to Orion. You don't need to give to all the other ones.
Let the vengeance begin! Plow through! Drinking! See to it! Blow through!
Stock! I serve!
What do you have there? A vampire or necromancer? Vampire?
Shoot the wizards!
What now? Vengeance! On my oath! Comprendo!
No, what you know what we do with vampires? Let me show you what we do with vampires.
Charge! Pump those dwarfen legs! Axes out! Can't move now! Iron Drakes!
What is best in life? I got it, I got it. to buff the dwarves, nerf the elves, and hear the lamentation of the greenskins. These guys did 50 kills, very nice. They get 10 bonuses infantry. This is a special settlement for dwarves. It has the unique Bugman's Brewery. Ridiculous amount of money if you have a lot of trade partners. 100 kegs of dwarf beer. Each is 17 gold. You do get a kind of bit of kegs from beer buildings. Like each beer building gives you some kegs that add up. But this one gives you enough kegs to pretty much sell everywhere. You can also recruit the rank 9 rangers here. Am I planning to do something special for my 2-year anniversary? Not really, not really. Let's get a growth here for now.
The dwarfs need me. Maria's will binds me to you. Bring it down!
Rank 23. Let's go find the last Skaven. Let's try to kill this one first.
By my axe. Nay.
Did flamethrowers get buffed? Not really. They did release them poorly, and buffed in Warhammer 1, and they're pretty much the same since then. It's an overkill unit because the dwarves already have a million ways to kill infantry. But it's fun to use. Let's get more obsidian here. Gonna be getting a bit of trade money now. With additional resource and cupped beer.
True king of APs.
This is far in the south,
Zulrikas! Onwards!
Everything has been moved. Another army is under recruitment.
My axe thirsts for war.
And we might save Karakadrin. Greenskins still infest this area here. The Grey Mountains and Wolds.
I am the Slayer King.
When a ranger, better choice than Quarrelist for the Belegar and the Rune Lords. Only then. Yeah, I'm gonna confederate all dwarves. No rush though. Karak Azul is a buffer in the south, so we don't need to have an army there. And Karak Hiran right now we can also confederate is a buffer against the Crooked Moon. Every time we confederate we need to get a new army. The vampires are overwhelming the Empire.
Greetings, honorable ally.
So far, we committed 0 treachery in this campaign. The only way I get treachery with wars if the ally forces are hand, usually. I do play honorable.
Men, but I make no oath for the sure.
Skaven coming to... Go away, man. Go away. Make sure to use some red poison on the way out.
Greetings. What do you require of the Karazhan?
Going to be number 1 when we get the next 2 armies. The Ganarant was destroyed. Looks like it follows Nagash. Belegar is in the south to wipe out the Skaven. Possibly Confederate Karakzorn. Very nice. You awoken Karakir.
Are honored.
Oh, they lost. Maybe the time to Confederate Kara here now. I'm gonna just double check the public order. Looks to be time. Elman Arms got defeated. What's the public order situation? We have 1 rebellion. That one is gonna rebel anyways, no rebellion. I think it's just gonna be 1. Yeah, just 1. We'll get Karak here.
Come, kin. Let us feast and drink.
It's our 4th confederation. All our 4 confederation was with 1 city factions. Karakadrin, Barakwar, Tlanangrund, and now Karakhiran. They did take this one, Vampires, though. This is of tier 5. Yoo-hoo! Master Engineer, here we go. Another runesmith is beautiful. Some beautiful infrastructure here. We do have a very good public order now because of the because of one of the items as well. We get another runesmith, huh? Knowledgeable. Look at the Karakian, they actually had decent stuff here.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Rank 22 Tain. Holy shit. Valaya as well, with the Arquist. Woohoo! Now that's a good hero for harassment. No wonder they were actually thriving. Already has some harassment traits as well. This guy is perfect. This guy is perfect. You just have to get a specialist and the assassinate. He's already mortal. I don't know who's gonna this be. It's gonna be Mr. Absolute.
To war!
You're not gonna keep these guys though. Oh man. Don't care about this guy either. We need the tank slot.
Lamrag.
Also need this slot as well. Don't care about knowledgeable unless Valaya go away. We'll keep the this guy. This guy is really good. Just have to be careful of the crooked moon here. This guy will harass them though. They'll harass them. That does miss some skills though. Okay. Another confederation. I'm hoping we'll confederate Karak next. We do have public order now. We don't have to worry about that many rebellions.
I grow restless.
They need to go save Karakadan. Mount Gumbar can handle it itself.
It's time. I'm here. Be gone.
Need to help the Emperor against the Munkarsons here.
I am the White Dwarf. Anat!
Karak Dromer might be fine. We'll make sure to get it to tier 3 if possible.
The forge fire's glowing. Ring ruin.
Harassing these guys.
The rune's duty is never done.
Another rune bearer, second one, nice. Communication between dwarf halls is important, as such these young dwarves risk life and limb to carry messages from one to another. This is our second rune bearer. Got the Slayer King, this here in our second army. We also have to change a few things here as well. The guild master and somebody else. We do have one to lower the upkeep on the Slayers. 8% lower upkeep, well, gonna help a little. Copper Brewmaster. I'm gonna stay here for a few turns, so why not? Guild Master should go on one of the heroes.
What's your orders?
Yeah, very good.
Yes.
Keep harassing here, we need more ranks in this guy. Every rank he gets, he has a higher chance to succeed in future actions. And this guy is exhausted.
Not a chance.
Yeah, one turn. This guy will be killing the heroes.
Let me think about it. No.
War Prince are deep doo-doo. They haven't even fought for the capital. Master, we're done with the house rules. We're done with the house rules.
It is time.
Especially with the Mortal War games coming. Haven't even played all the Warhammer 2 factions either. But they did defeat Warhammer 1 more than Warhammer 2. House rules were used because of the lack of variety and replayability in Warhammer 1 early game. What we can do about this? I hope the garrisons will be able to at least. I don't know, man. Look at the experience of these units. There's no way I think we can win this. Might be too late to save it.
King's command. My throng stands ready. Agreed. Ready.
Karak Zone Confederation will be nice. We have the mountains in the south as well.
Want me?
Almost immortal here. You get a Master Engineer. Hell yeah! Master Engineer. I guess it's gonna be for the Rom. Pretty is fine.
Ready to do the
Alive would be
guild's
best.
bidding.
Does this mean no Mordor War? As it looks like, no. Those campaigns are very tiring and exhausting. Okay, we're gonna recruit 2 more armies. The High King's army will go with a tier 5, and I'm considering sending him to Lastria. Yeah, very good. Very good confederations this campaign for us. I need the Emperor to defeat a couple of these armies, otherwise all the factions might declare war. Yeah, the Border Prince got overrun here. What will I play then? We're gonna still be playing it the same, just without house rules. We do also gonna have a little less total war than usual. Over half the year we have a total war. It's also more fitting to know house rules. I do have a personal set of house rules which I have every campaign, so there we still have that. Are we still playing Warhammer even after the Transbritannia and the Three Kingdoms release? But we'll be playing Transbritannia and Three Kingdoms, and if they're any good, we'll be playing more of it, not just a few campaigns.
What brings you to the halls of my ancestors? Talk then, but I make no oath for the surety of your life.
But I do plan to, like I said, guys, all the mix other things in between and have the regular breaks from the war to have the less burnout through the year. But my personal house rules too long to list, just game it too long to list. But things like avoiding multiple heroes of the same type in the army, avoiding repeated sacking, abusing rebels, certain diplomacy with some factions is out of the option, like Dwarfs with Skaven and the green skin, stuff like that. Hundreds of them, pretty much. The auto-resolve rule as well. Some of these rules are the way I play the game, and they do handicap me sometimes. Good for us there, not good. Off for Yarndex. Looks like the court of Liberas have taken Lachmia. Grandmaster Engineers. The Engineers Guild recognizes greatness and wisdom in your kin. Your engineers are more effective than ever. For 5 turns, it's just so bad. Seen by discuss the growing enemy of vampires and their fell minions, did one of their undead creatures attack our brave queen. This is a grudge that can only be settled with Abomination's death. We got harassed on the White Dwarf and it triggered unlucky. It's not a really big deal. It's more big deal that we lost. I mean, how the hell did the White King destroy 2 Gyrocopters? Was a good assault units there.
The throng is mustered. Dice!
Oh, unlucky.
You know who I am.
Not now. To war.
Calling sure, we have Iron Drakes available if you want to name them. So they do get 4 more range and a little more damage.
What?
We need to go save Karakaden.
The Slayer throng moves.
Emerald Dragon, I don't mind playing a lot of things, except there's too many things to play. My personal preference, you know, is around a certain set of games, which I barely have time to play when I want to play them. So things like that are left to Man of the Month requests.
The Slayer in me seeks death.
Such insolence. Who calls me? Scrund.
Punishment is decent there. Might just go beeline here. How close am I to acquiring the rest of the well, we do need to recruit a Runesmith and we need to get a fight with Norska, so not that close. Do need to protect Migdal Wonga Barak and Karak Dromar here.
It is time. Onward.
Still need one more rank here. Norska is pushing here and actually taking cities. It's unbelievable.
Agreed. I've cast the runes.
Student is nice. Shit Wizard is immortal.
What?
More research.
Summon me.
We need to skill up this guy further.
Let's see what the rune of fire will
Runic Despoiler. The runes of Morgrim, son of Grimnir, when hammered onto the Anvil of Doom, will cause the beautiful Urk defenses to crumble. Another student as well. But lucky here. Can even get the second student.
I'm here now.
Yes, I guess it's gonna be extra. Maybe this one here.
Onwards.
Oh, we already have it. Keep killing these heroes.
Nah, sauce, but no.
They're on 60%. We're never gonna kill them at this rate.
Aye, that is an agreement. The
Scarsling is much harder on Mortal Empires. Much harder. This is the last settlement of these guys.
Ready.
The last one. Getting even more trade money.
Grudge bearer.
We do have a global available here.
Lun's air. Iron hammer.
We'll get Magnus Ranger soon. Let's get the Vanguard proficiency. Skilled in fighting at the vanguard of the Dwarfs' main force, Rangers fulfill a dangerous role with risk and unmanageable peril. Plus 5 melee defense and 10% speed for the Ranger units. Krugrimund is the hardest faction. He's the hardest faction. Rebellion next turn. We do need to have heroes ready because of stuff like this.
Absolutely not.
How can I help?
Isabella is here. These guys will not try to attack this. We need a couple of turns here. 3 turns will be replenished. How many regions do we have now? 28, so no chaos yet. What is your research rate? Hey Connie, I think it's over 300% now. It's a good amount, but I'll be happy with over 400. Dwarfs have a lot of technologies. Unless you get over 400, you'll never get most of it. You need over 600 to get everything within 200 turns. They just raised Isle of Heart. The Empire is crumbling. No doubt somebody will declare war. Vlad is probably targeting Migdal, Wong, Barak in Black Mountains.
All here are on.
I'll get Confederated enter now. The Wood Elves might go attack Crooked Moon outside the forest. We need to end the Clan Morse with the Belgar. Oh, they just got tracked by the Liberas. Holy shit, all the armies arrive here. Looks like the war for the Devil's Backbone. What is the Devil Backbone this area land?
Greetings, Sigmas.
We'll be fighting Court of Liberas with Belagar, it seems. They hold half of the Charlan Valley and the Devil's Backbone. I need to take Lahmia. Then the Karak-Azul is no longer a buffer. We'll be looking to confederate them after that. We still need to confederate Karak Ziflin, Karak Zul, and Karak Zorn.
Talk then, but I make no oath for the.
Our 4th army is under recruitment, and the 5th army with High King and Tier 5 staff is next. I'll probably do something not unusual with the High King's army. Something unusual. Anyways, boys, this is gonna be end for the part 1 of today's stream. In about 2 hours, we'll have part 2 for another 3 to 4 hours. Also, after part 2, I might play some Slay the Spire. Maybe 1 round or 2. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in about 2 hours.